final preparations are underway for our hike on the Camino de Santiago. And we got a lot to do today. We're in Porto, Portugal. Today is Saturday. We leave on Monday. And I can't tell you how much stuff we got to check off before we can start strolling those 200 miles to the cathedral. Just to give you some perspective, this is the River Douro. Over on that side over there, that's where they do port. All the warehouses, all the tastings. If you ever want to get all your port, that's the spot to go over there. This is where we are going to be hiking. I think it's in that direction. How scary is that I don't even know what direction we're walking, but we are following this river until we get to the ocean. We need some credentials. Back to safe ground. I'm also standing a couple hundred feet above the earth, and it scares the living crap out of me. Okay, I thought it was going to be, I don't know what it says. These are the credentials for our Camino de Santiago. Basically, it's sort of like a passport. Every time you stop at a hostel, and they're called albergues, by the way, or a restaurant or anything along the way, they put a stamp in here. You really need it because a lot of the albergues, they won't even let you stay the night unless you are on the pilgrimage. And this proves you're on the pilgrimage. At the very end, there's something you do with this. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet. You get some kind of certificate of participation or accomplishment. But step one, this was a big one. Now we've only got, I don't know, 53 more things to do today. There's a whole lot to do before you just walk for a month. Anyway, onward. In 2 days' time, this is the walk that we are going to start our pilgrimage. It takes you down to the River Douro. It takes you, well, to 200 miles of walking. Today, it's taking us to lunch. We found this little restaurant off the beaten path. You have got to meet Abuela. She is just the cutest little, we want to take her home with us. She is so friendly, so helpful, but she just told me I'm not allowed to use the salt and pepper because, well, I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, Spanish, Italian that she is speaking, but apparently I'm supposed to taste it first. But first, pan y queso. Have you ever tried to do this with one hand? That is really good cheese. Grogu. Oh, that is pretty. This is codfish, anise, cinnamon. I know there's figs in there, apples. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was worth the wait. Oh, no, please. I mean, that is just, mine's disappointing looking.
They look beautiful.
But when Portuguese, Italian, Spanish grandma tells you to get the pasta, you get the pasta. What's under there? Oh, it looks good. Warm. A little good, but warm. Okay. We're gonna let that cool down. Yeah, I have a bite. How do I attack this?
Bones.
Oh, there's bones in there? I can't see. Oh, there we go. So, codfish, potato. Ooh, we need sauce. Ah, I lost my bacalao. There we go. Oh my goodness. That is, I don't even know what flavors are in there. It's like everything. The leaning tower of fish. Oh, little potato. I'll eat potato. Oop, I got a bone. I don't want a bone. You can have the bones. Okay, apparently Abuela is a very good salesperson. She has upsold us on homemade, some kind of dulce sweet dessert. She's really pushing the aperitivo alcohol, but the best part was Nikki had a little glass of port and a little bit left in it. And so what did she say? It was, she used a word in Portuguese that meant you have a little bit left, why don't you finish it? But in Spanish, that word means male member, something else, which made me feel really bad for Portuguese women, because if you have a little bit left, and it's, you understand. Oh, this is what Nikki's giving me, and she's keeping that. Abuela says this is homemade and worth it. When Abuela speaks. Okay, that was fun. I got a big old hug from Grandma. I think her name was Teresa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Teresa y Sandra.
And the weather here is psychotic. It gets really cold, then it gets really sunny, and then it rains like hell. Now the sun's coming back out. So I have a feeling this is what we should expect for the next few weeks. Did I mention I got a hug from Grandma? She was just the cutest human being ever.
Material?
Yeah, what are the little symbols? Like quick dry?
Yeah. It doesn't attract heat.
€9, hell of a lot cheaper than REI. These are the same thing, but these are like little baby feet. Okay, right, one more thing down, more socks. So this stuff keeps your feet from, well, assuming you can get it out of the sales container. Here, there we go. Anti-friction, anti-frottement. Is it also anti-stink? And a TMI, foot stink. Okay, well, what's one more thing in the backpack? Now, the one thing that I want that I don't think I can get here, and we're having a little trouble finding it, is my seashell. When I find it, I'll show it to you, I'll explain it to you, but I can't seem to find my seashell. Minor old man rant time. You know, when you go overseas, you kind of enjoy all of the wonderful international food. And then you come here and you see, oh, go to the second floor for a restaurant. Well, is that the restaurant you really want to go to? McDonald's is not a restaurant. I don't know why we got to export this stuff. And get the local food. So much better than the crap we have. All right, rant over. So we're walking along in this constant sunshine rain thing, and I looked on the ground. That is what we'll be following in just a few days. That's a seashell with an arrow. I don't know which Camino that is. It might be the Centro. It might be another one. We're going on that way. And that's going to be our life for the next several weeks, looking for the yellow arrows, hoping we don't oversee one. All right, back to the rain. Shells for Ricky. No shells. This elusive shell is what we have not been able to find all day. Now, I'm not going to go into what it is, but basically everybody carries one, and there are some unwritten rules. You're supposed to either be gifted one or you wear one on your backpack, and then you kind of give it to someone when your Camino is done. But you're always supposed to buy a second one as a promise to come back and do another Camino. Well, I'm struggling because I can't even find one. This is Nikki's, by the way, in case you're wondering how I got a prop. I gotta find one. I'm just not sure where to find one. But in the meantime, I guess I'm just a naked pilgrim. Anyway, next time you see me, I will be in full regalia and walking the Camino. With that, be healthy, be happy. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you real soon.